Hello, everybody. It is February 20th, 9 p.m. here my time, and we're taking a quick look at UNISWAP, just analyzing the price action strictly. Obviously, there's been a lot of craze between UNISWAP, PancakeSwap, and all the stuff that's been going on with Binance. But there's a bunch of stuff right now, but I'm not really gonna get much into that. We'll leave a couple articles in the description for you to kind of read through and see what's been going on. But in terms of price action, we went all the way up from around the $20 all the way up to the $32, a nice 70% up movement, and then we retrace back up to the 47 here, back to the $28 right within that first day. And now we're kind of playing around and seeing what's going to happen. We're obviously seeing a lot of retracement. This is a huge pump, right? Obviously, and almost no. Not a lot of resistance to be seen much. And even if we're trying to maybe go to the 4 hour here just to kind of get an idea of what's been going on. Now, obviously, at the top here is pretty evident where we've been stuck in this boundary, right, where we're still having higher highs and higher lows, but the distance between the boundaries keeps on increases like a megaphone, right? So that's what's been going on here. Looks like as soon as we went all the way up, went back down to the 17, we hovered around the $20 a lot, right? So that's the main thing here, I guess. The main takeaway is the $20 was the range that we've been trying to push. We keep going back down, we push up again, we go back down, and it's kind of stuck in that range. But not until yesterday here, where it was more like, okay, so we pumped all the way above. It is the same thing that it's not like the sellers were coming in at a more consistent rate, right? It was more like they're losing that strength over time, but still at certain points you'll see this drop where you see what's it called? You see the where the sellers actually do gain control. Then the buyers come back in, push up. Sellers don't gain much, and then boom, again we have that major downtrend. So not until recently here, where we kind of got squeezed, I would say somewhere on this area over here. Then we went down, and this was where everything got squeezed up right before our next leg up, because technically speaking, we're supposed to come down here again and then find that support. And right as soon as we hit that $20 again, after we were struggling to actually push back up to $21, we went all the way here. And then everything that's been going on with all the news and all that definitely catalyzed the price action, and then we just shot right back up, right? So that's mainly it for now. Just want to bring it to your attention. As we go up, we definitely closed above the boundaries that we're looking at, and I would say somewhere around here, right, where we found that resistance, and we actually closed in the 4 hour, and then we kind of went sideways a bit. Buyers actually pushed all the way up to the 29, went back down again, saw long wicks, but still mainly I would say if we go to the 1 hour here, we definitely did see this resistance for a while, but the buying power is strong enough is that usually, if you want to, if we're talking about a major resistance like that, you usually do something like this where you, let me just get where is this? I keep losing it every single time. Not here. Not here, not here. There we go. So we do this, right? Usually we play around for a bit in terms of price action. And then as soon as we break above, it piques everybody's interest. A lot of people will wait for a pullback for that resistance. Now we need to validate that this resistance line that we've been at is actually turning to a support. And then this is when the actual pump happens, right? And now looks like, let me just take this off. So now looks like, we obviously did that. We did hover around it for a bit. Buying power is too much. We went all the way above, tried to come back down, and then at the test of this resistance, we actually pumped heavily right after, right from the $27.3 all the way up to the 5.6 within an hour. 20% increase within an hour, guys, which is crazy to really think about that. But right now, it looks like, we're trying to consolidate. We're trying to find that support. Obviously, it's a huge pump, so expect a lot of volatility. But right now, I would say, obviously the range that we're stuck in is somewhere around this area. And this is the most obvious resistance, the most obvious support to me right now. It's pretty clear that we made a lower high. So I'm just going to check that this is what I'm going to be looking at here. This is the range where we're going to get stuck in for a while. But I would say also, I think for a fact that this guy over here, this line over here is going to be our support. And then as of it's a bit too early to assume all of that right now, but just from a preliminary analysis, This is what the data is telling us, right? So we might go down here, and it looks like, we could even do something like this over here, right, where we kind of have lower, higher, low, and keep pushing up and get squeezed up again. But right now, I would say somewhere where this is the most prominent support line for me, and this is obviously right now, since we made a lower high, it's a clear lower high. We're downtrending for the past 4 hours. This is where I'm looking at. Right now, we need to see, obviously, if this is going to continue to go down or no, all the way back to the $28 or maybe the $27. So somewhere along this range over here is where we need to keep an eye out on. Definitely, there's a lot of people that missed this. Obviously, this happened within a day, and then the pump just continued to happen. So this is going to still pique a lot of interest. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of investors or traders that are sitting on the side for a bit to see a sign of okay, so we broke above this, we went to retest, and now we're pushing. So what's going to happen sometime soon here? Are the buyers still going to come in, right? Because we're definitely looking like that. We are losing momentum in terms of the buyers is subsiding, and we're losing steam a bit, right? RSI is extremely overbought, sorry, and we're kind of heading back to the neutral side. So you're going to see a bit of quietness happening right now, but obviously, if Uniswap continues, maybe goes back up to the 32 or have higher lows as we go, so maybe something like this, right? Holy, I have a lot of lines here. My bad, guys. So if it does something like this where it goes up, this is the area, this is the range we're looking at, comes back all the way down to here, finds that support, then pushes up, and then keeps having those higher lows, and the sells are coming at a more consistent price. So the point of this video is to bring this to your attention. We need to see, different scenarios playing out here, but this is definitely piquing my interest, and definitely it's a bit. A lot of people didn't catch this over here, but I'm pretty sure somewhere on this area over here is going to pique a lot of other traders' interest or investors' interest. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about Uniswap, or if there's anything that I missed here in the. Please leave it in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.